Dear Chairman, leaders and members, I'm the lead author and corresponding author of this article. My name is Zihao Shen. I come from Shanghai University of Engineering Science. The topic of this article is an analysis of how to improve the spiritual and cultural literacy of middle school students from the perspective of creating a civilized campus policy, which has received funding and support from the Central Youth League project. My paper is divided in 4 parts: introduction, analysis, conclusion, and reference. First, I want to introduce the background of the research in this paper. Since the release of the implementation opinion on deepening the creation of civilized campuses by the Ministry of Education and the Central Civilization Office in 2015, various types of schools at all levels in China have continuously deepened the creation of civilized campuses and promoted the construction of socialist spiritual civilization. Through their effort, they have carried out the work of building an ideological and moral character of minds and have achieved remarkable results in the students' spiritual and cultural literacy development. As China's international development and influence continue to grow, not only should middle school students bear the responsibility of the country's future development, but also become important talents for exchange and cooperation with continue around the world. Through our research, we deem that strengthening the education of students' spiritual and cultural literacy, which is of great significance to the development direction of a country, and promote the future development of China, enhance its international competitiveness, and help students better adapt to future work or study. Therefore, the improvement of middle school students' spiritual and cultural literacy level is urgent and cannot be delayed any longer. We use the empirical research method and gain research supply field research data to conduct research on the development of middle school civilization campus construction in China, as well as the behavior and ideological trends of students from the perspective of education and sociology, so that we obtained a solid foundation for further promoting the development of spiritual and cultural literacy of Chinese middle school students. Also, we used the Middle School Civilization Campus Standard and Shanghai Civilization Campus Creation Evolution Indexing System as the research and evolution blueprint. Through literature review analysis of relevant policy and studies, we clarified key issues and actual promotion situation of the development of spiritual and cultural literacy of Chinese middle school students under the background of civilized campus construction. On this basis, we promote a path for further cultivating the development of spiritual and cultural literacy of middle school students and provided effective solution and certain inspiring significance for middle school to carry out civilization campus construction. Next, please allow me to invite Guanxi Zhang, the second author of this paper, to introduce the analysis of the study.
Part 2. Analysis of how to improve the spiritual and cultural literacy of middle school students. Part 2.1. Conventional classroom teaching, multimedia teaching, and ideological guidance teaching method. Spiritual and cultural literacy is a person's norm of thoughts and behavior, which not only affect a person's values and behavior, but also subtly affect a person's career development and innovative ability. Targeting the thinking and behavior habit of middle school students has become an important topic in the education field. It is particularly necessary to implement effective measures to improve the spiritual and cultural literacy of middle school students, which include people-oriented conventional classroom teaching, multimedia teaching, combining traditional classroom teaching and information technology, and ideological guidance teaching, helping students establish correct values. These measures can explore the favorable factor of different age groups in transmitting positive energy and maximize the happy and sincere atmosphere to promote emotional communication and ability to acquire extensive knowledge. Part 2.2. Strengthening the relationship between teachers and students, promoting parent-school cooperation, and implementing democratic mechanisms have been emphasized as the environment of Chinese school improves. Strengthening the relationship between teachers and students and enhancing their trust and understanding can effectively promote the improvement of students' spiritual and cultural qualities and create a civilized campus atmosphere. With the development of society, more and more families are facing the situation of dual-income household, which has led to a growing problem of weakened communication between parents and schools. Children who are in a long-term state of semi-isolation outside of their families and schools may inevitably affect their learning and growth. In order to better promote the growth of children, it is particularly important to strengthen communication between parents and schools and to play the role of parent-school cooperation in education. In addition, the democratic evaluation mechanism has significant implication for the dual management of schools and families. Firstly, it makes the school as a diversified system that can accommodate different voices. Secondly, it promotes cooperation among families and helps middle school students develop self-awareness of their own performance and emotional expressions. Part 2.3. Strengthening campus culture construction, enriching campus activities, and creating a civilized campus atmosphere. With China entering a new era of socialist market economy, remarkable achievements have been made in the development of Chinese higher education. The promotion and popularization of the core value of civilization has been an important issue in current social development. Promoting excellent and civilized core values, providing positive energy for students is an essential measure for the comprehensive implementation of civilized campus action. Through making strict behavior regulations and enrich various colorful campus activities, especially physical and cultural propaganda activities, schools can enable students to experience real emotion and moral principles in practice, so that children's ideological and moral cultivation can be influenced, and they can move forward bravely and fearlessly in their future life journey. Enriching campus activity is not only conducive to promoting students' physical and emotional development, helping them enhance their physical fitness and endurance, but also helping them inherit excellent traditional culture, promote teamwork spirit, cultivate correct moral emotions, strengthen physical fitness, and form positive energy.
Now, I will elaborate the conclusions of this study. 1. Establishing Xi Jinping's new era value orientation among teachers and students, and emphasizing the cultivation of students' inner world. Quality determines a person's growth, and the cultivation of spiritual and civilized literacy among secondary school students becomes especially important. Therefore, teachers and students on campus should firmly establish Xi Jinping's new era values and focus on the cultivation of students' inner world so that they can have the correct values. On the one hand, teachers and students should strive to improve their teaching to implement the policy of creating a civilized campus. On the other hand, psychological counseling services for students should be strengthened. In addition, emphasis should be placed on developing independent thinking skills in creating practices. Only in this way can students have the right values and the ability to think independently to deal with the future problems. 2. The policy of creating a civilized campus, enhancing the level of spiritual and cultural literacy of middle school students in all aspects. In the research, we analyze the impact of the policy of the spiritual and cultural literacy of Chinese middle school students, as well as the current status and importance of their spiritual and cultural literacy from the perspective of creating a civilized campus policy. Through conventional classroom teaching, multimedia teaching, and ideological guidance teaching methods, we propose to strengthen teacher-student relationship building, promote joint education between families and schools, and improve schools' democratic mechanisms. In addition, through enhancing campus culture in varied aspects, we can fortify the civilized campus atmosphere, enrich campus activities, link theory with practice, cultivate the inner world of students, and improve overall quality to enhance the spiritual and cultural literacy of middle school students. And this is the reference of the article. Thank you for your listening. If you want to discuss the issue in more depth, please contact me by email.